Simply known as The Game, the Ohio State Buckeyes took on their despised rivals, the Michigan Wolverines. Many expected this to be a high-scoring game with the likes of Denard Robinson coming to the shoe, but with a final of 37-7, the Ohio State Buckeyes have claimed their 6th consecutive Big Ten championship.
The guys fought all day long, and I thought that kickoff return, after they had scored and boom, all of a sudden it's back to 10 points, was a key factor. But our kids prepared very hard and played hard, and they deserve everything they have coming to them.
It was an uneventful first quarter, so we'll pick this thing up in the second quarter. Buckeyes get on the board for a 7-yard pass to senior Dane Sanzenbacher, 10-0 Ohio State. Then Michigan sneaks into the end zone on a 1-yard run. The real turning point in the game was when Jordan Hall returned the ensuing kickoff for 85 yards, 17-7 Ohio State. Before the half was over, it was Pryor to Posey on a 33-yard pass. The Buckeyes went into halftime 24-7 over the Maize and Blue. In the third quarter, it was Boom Herron starting things out for the Buckeyes, who ran into the end zone for 32 yards. But we can't forget the great performance, as always, from senior Devin Barclay, who closed out the game with 2 field goals, bringing it to 37-7.
It was an emotional game for everyone, and it was a strange game offensively where we kind of led with the pass in the first half, and all of a sudden we got a couple turnovers, and we are looking more at leading with the run the second half.
First and foremost, the most important one is never losing to Michigan, as a Buckeye, which is unbelievable, and to have 5 rings, Big Ten championships is just another accolade that I'm so blessed to be with these guys, these seniors, these coaches, this whole team, and it's a dream come true.
We just did a great job of just handling adversity. There was a couple situations where they had gotten some big yards, and I think each time they did that, another guy just stepped up. We got a turnover, we got a 4 and out a couple times, and it just says a lot about this defense.
It's obviously a goal you have coming in, and you never want to be on the other side or the losing side of this rivalry. Like you said, especially from Toledo, such a border town with both Michigan and Ohio State fans. So it's always been a huge game for me, and I'm proud to say I'm leaving here never losing to them.
Also talked about the importance of this game as far as honoring the 1942 team, and for all of you seniors out there, did you feel that passion and the importance of this game out there on the field?
Yeah, I actually thought that we went out and actually, had a lot of passion and basically, played, for the 1942 team, and basically felt like we was a 1942 team out there with those jerseys. And, I just think we did a great job with basically, with executing and basically just following the tradition.
Tough, man. It was real tough. They had some turnovers. They let the ball out, or they probably would have scored, got more points. But I take our hats off to the D, man. They did a great job, those guys. Our D-line, those guys was fighting the whole game. The corners, Orion Johnson played hurt the whole game. I take my hat off to the coaching staff also. Those guys did a very good job game planning.
Take it to the house and answer their touchdown. How big was that in the game?
It was definitely huge. Coach Stress always talks about special teams can change the momentum, and that's what we needed. And when he was in the huddle, he was like, take it to the house. I was like, I got to take it.
Can you go through it a little bit? You saw a little seam there.
I caught the ball. I waited for the blocks. I looked to the right. I was like, no, I ain't going to the right. Just went to the left, and that was it for real.
When I was younger, it was rare for Ohio State to beat Michigan, and now, since I've been in my teens and older than that, it's been pretty much Ohio State, and be able to be a part of that is it's pretty nice.
They fought. It just came up short for them because they had turned the ball over, and we took advantage of the turnovers and punched it in for touchdowns. So, this game's simple. Don't turn the ball over and win the turnover margin, and you have a good chance of winning.
Well, now that the Buckeyes have finished out the biggest rivalry game of their season, they turn their attention to the waiting game as they see how the BCS standings all play out and what bowl game they will be attending. For Columbus Wired TV, I'm Ashleigh Ignelzi.